Industry Scoop. This is show 93.
Yay.
Oh my goodness.
How exciting.
Yes, episode 93, y'all. Can y'all believe it? Woo! And my amazing guest host today, Natalie Roseborough.
Woo!
Thank you for coming, Nat.
Thanks for having me.
You're one of my best friends. Let me give you a hug.
This
Squeeze.
is one of my besties, as a matter of fact.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
You see me do the show. I've been doing the show for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
We're coming up to 100 shows. This is our countdown to 100 shows. So this is 93.
It's exciting.
And I'm
7
like,
more.
I know, 7 more.
Completion.
And you haven't been here. So
I
I'm like,
know.
Nat, you gotta come this week.
But busy.
You gotta come this week. I know. You're a momager.
Yeah.
You're in the entertainment business.
A lot going on.
You're an entrepreneur. You got a lot going on. I know. But thanks for hanging out with us today.
Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
So, I mean, it's been a crazy week with the election and all that amazing, great, crazy stuff. Yeah. But we got to talk about what just happened last night.
Yeah, that was insane. The shooting, right?
Another mass killing spree. Like, what is going on in the world? This is insane.
Yeah, you're not safe anywhere. It's just...
So, college kids in California go to a bar. Did you hear about it, Sean? No. Yeah, this just happened. Yeah. Like, I woke up this morning to this.
These kids went to a bar, hanging out, just having fun, line dancing. A guy comes in, throws like something like a grenade, smokes the place up, and just shoots people.
12 people
like in the bar last time,
are gone.
People, just gone. Just
in California. Yeah, it's a college town.
Yeah, it's not. And they said that this town was voted the safest town to live in last year.
No. Unreal.
Yeah, unreal.
So what is really going? Is everybody just crazy, or is it just pain, or what's really going on? I don't know, man. We gotta figure this out.
A lot of broken people walking around.
A lot of broken people walking around.
A lot of broken people who are just confused and just, I mean, it's just,
It's sad.
I mean, I don't think there's any words that can really.
Are we safe anywhere?
No.
We just gotta stay home.
Just gotta stay home.
Is that what we gotta say? Or do we not walk in fear? Because I know we got the Holy guys. We got the Holy Ghost in the building today. Yeah. So do we not walk in fear? Yeah. How do we do it? I mean, I know you're also in ministry, Nat. Right?
Yeah.
So do you tell people to stay home, or do you tell people no? You put that armor on and you walk.
Yeah. I mean, staying home is impractical, but. For me in my house, we just pray and just cover our steps and cover where we go, because there really is not a safe place. Your schools, places, I mean, there's no way to say something's going to happen.
Right. You never know. Movie theater. I mean, it happens everywhere.
Yeah, movie theater. Guy thinks he's doggone it, the Joker. You know what I mean? So
right.
Unbelievable. I mean, we stay covered by the blood, honey. That's how we keep
You got to. You got to.
Covered by the blood, so.
So let's talk about the election. Did you vote?
I did vote. Yes, I did.
Everybody in here voted? Because if you didn't, get out.
I voted. And we have a runoff.
Yes. So we have to do it all again. But that makes me nervous, though.
Why?
Because I'm like, are people really going to do this again?
I think so. I think they'll go back out.
You think so?
I hope they will.
I hope so.
We have to go back out. We have to. It has to be fair. We got to give it another chance. Yeah,
the thing about it is, they have so many issues when they go vote. It's like they're not on... the provisional and they're not on the list and they can't find the address.
We had machines broken, things that were going on that were just crazy.
So it's a hassle. So it's like you hope
it's going to work out.
You do it again.
Yeah.
One more week, do it again, right? A couple more weeks. But, I mean, we got to. We have to see a change.
Yeah, it's confirmed. Yeah.
It is?
Well, that's what IG said. And that's where I get my news. So, I mean, if IG said it, it's confirmed, y'all. December 4th.
IG said it, but we got to go make sure
The Shade Room saying, Shade Room, let us know. Hit us up, Industry School.
Hit us up, Shade Room. We need to know. Is it confirmed or not?
Hilarious. Okay, so real quick, because we got an amazing show today, and I got to get to these guests. But real quick, let's talk about what Trump just did at his press conference. So let me ask you a question.
Oh my God.
Do you think, I know, it's crazy, but so this reporter is asking questions and he's being kind of aggressive.
His usual self.
His usual self.
Yeah.
But was he wrong for that, or should he be allowed? I'm talking about the reporter.
Yeah, the reporter.
Yeah. Was he wrong?
Was the reporter wrong?
Right, for being aggressive when he was told, okay, that's the end of this. Should he have continued, or did he do his job, or was he wrong?
I think the reporters are always aggressive, trying to be the first. I mean, you see them in the press room, and you see them. They're always trying to be the one that get the first story.
They're doing their job.
So I don't think the reporter was wrong. I think he was doing his job, and I think that Trump is just Trump.
Exactly.
And
the usual.
So Trump went Trump.
You think it's always fair? I don't know if it's always fair. I mean, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I don't think it's always fair. There's times where it's like, okay, you're kind of
Yeah.
doing too
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
But there's like yesterday, you're provoking a situation.
Well, when
So
No,
you think the
no,
reporter
okay.
probably
All right,
should have
so I'll say
just
this.
chilled
When
because
you
he
poke a
kind of
bear-
did pull
okay,
that.
So, no. When you poke a lion,
Uh-huh.
okay, you poking a lion because you know he bites. So you got you poke him, he's gonna bite you.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
But
so,
we
that's his
should-
personality.
Should we sit chill when we see the lion, or should we?
I mean,
That's the question. You know, that's a real question. That's a legitimate
yeah.
question. Do
Yeah.
you continue to push?
Fell for the bait.
Right.
Trump did. He's
Right.
an idiot.
He is. I agree.
He fell for it, and he should be more trained on how to deal with those situations.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I like that one. He should be more trained on how to deal with different personalities, different,
He's supposed to be the president.
Hey, you're supposed to always have. I think Obama was in
And
Atlanta.
you said supposed to
For
be.
something.
Obama was in
Yeah.
Atlanta the other day, and there was
has class.
like a
He has class though.
who?
Obama has such class.
Oh God, yeah. So this guy is holding up a Trump sign, and he's like, no, guys, hold on. This guy looks like an elder. This guy looks like he served in the military. Let's respect him. He has his own opinion, freedom of speech. Like these are the things that he's knocking down.
You know what freaks me out is when I see Trump out there and I see the people who do love him. That's when it gives me like a wake up call, like
People
yeah,
really
like
exist.
he really want. Not like I mean, that's something that's what I see when I
Right.
see Trump. I see the followers behind him.
I agree.
And I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It says a lot, and it's
Right.
a lot of them. It
What
says
is
a
it that they're
lot.
following though? Why are they following him? You have to me, you have to look at the root, right? Why am I following you? Why do you have so
They
many
like his
support?
principles. They like what he's saying. They like his aggression. They like his.
I think it's fair.
What's fair?
Fear, people respond to fear more.
Oh, fear.
Right,
Yeah.
more than how they respond to, being energized about the economy.
Right.
If I force you to be fearful, you
So
respond.
are they afraid
I
of
will say
Trump?
this.
Is that what
No,
you're
they're
saying?
fearful. He's put his message is, hey, if you don't follow
Yeah.
me,
This is what will
what's gonna
happen.
Well, I
So
do
they
think
put the
that-
fear of God in them.
And
right.
I do think they
All
were
right.
like, I want a businessman. I don't want a politician. That's what I want. So I think it
We
was
said,
almost,
I mean, they said that in the beginning. Now it's something completely different.
Now
But
it's
let's move
different.
on. Let's
Yeah,
move on.
let's
We
do
can talk
that.
about this all day
Yeah.
long, politics. But let's get to our Snapchat segment here. We talk about new movies, new shows that's coming up. Because everybody out there, these are independent filmmakers, up and coming
right.
actors,
That's right.
artists,
That's right.
creators,
Yeah,
all this kind of good
yeah.
stuff. We want to tell them what's happening.
Okay,
Did you ever
cool.
watch Breaking Bad?
I didn't. I didn't.
Huge series,
No.
and they're making a movie.
Oh, are they? Okay. No, I haven't seen that yet. No.
So how do you feel about like TV shows that turn into movies?
I'm good with
You
it.
here for it?
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I'm here.
What was, like,
Soul-
your favorite show
didn't
that turned
Soul
into a
Food-
movie?
Didn't Soul Food? Yeah, Soul
Yeah.
Food did that. Soul Food. Or was it a movie?
Sex in the
first?
City.
Sex. Yeah, I love it. I'm here for it. I'm
Yeah.
here for
It has to be done
Yeah.
good though.
Yeah.
Entourage.
Really good.
Did y'all remember Entourage?
Yeah.
The movie didn't really do so well, but I love the series.
Yeah.
So
I
you gotta be
one is
careful.
Sometimes better than the other, you know. I
Right.
just saw Nobody's Fool,
Okay, how was
and that
it?
was really, really good.
Oh,
Anybody else saw
nice.
it?
I didn't see it yet.
Nobody's Fool. Okay, I won't say anything, but it's really good. It's very good.
Okay.
Yeah,
we'll
you'll
see
laugh
it
the
this
whole
week.
time. Whoopi is off the chain.
So Idris Elba is set to have his directorial debut in a movie called Yardie.
Yardie.
It's about, you know,
Yeah,
I'm
Yardie
Jamaican.
boy.
We Jamaican
Yardie
in here.
boy,
We
Yardie
Jamaican in
boy.
here.
I'm feeling
Yes.
everything I go on up in the
So
air.
he's directing.
What's that going?
Yes, he's directing. I'm excited for him.
Yeah, that's
A
great.
lot of
That's
times
great.
people do one thing and they see you as one thing.
Yeah.
But you have other
People
other
are directing
talents,
now. Yeah,
you
people
know?
are stepping out and directing.
Willie about to come up here. He do like 18 things. We're about to talk about all of that.
I know, right? I'm
Right?
excited to hear all
Reinventing
this stuff.
yourself, trying new things.
Yeah.
I'm here
Pretty
for
cool.
it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I know you do a lot of different things.
Yeah, I do, and I'm excited about just you have to have multiple streams of revenue. Multiple streams of
Boom.
revenue, you know.
That's
and
it.
Branding yourself, my marketing. So
Mhm.
marketing is my whole foundation. How I started in the industry,
Right.
in television, and
You worked at
branding-
Turner
I
and
worked
all
at
these
Turner,
big
Fox,
companies.
CBS, NBC, Black Family Channel,
Right.
And I've done that. So I've done the producing. I've been the marketing manager, director of marketing. So for me,
So
I
you're
just really
into
believe-
doing
Yes, I've been on the outside of the TV, but I've also been on the inside of the TV
Right.
industry. So it's important. The inside, you learn so much, and branding yourself is so important. And one thing that
Mm-hmm.
Robert Townsend said to me about a few years ago, he said when he came up,
Mm-hmm.
they did not have the internet and YouTube and those things where they
No.
could do their own stuff. He said it was the Rat Pack. It was him, Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, and Kenan. And he said they didn't have that.
No, they
So
sure
look at
didn't.
them. He's like, so you all
We
can
just got it the other day.
He's like, you all can just create. Y'all can just create. You have Issa, who her series became, she was on the web. And the networks came to her. So, for me, I just believe, that TV's becoming a thing of, I won't say the past, but you don't need to have, you need to have
Definitely. There's
can
so
have
many
Hulu, this or that,
platforms. So many
you know what I'm saying?
platforms.
So many distribution outlets.
So many
that-
opportunities.
Right. So just do it.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
LL Cool J and Ice Cube, they are about to
Wow.
get into television ownership. They're
Wow.
buying 22 sports regional
I need to clap
channels.
for that. And that's right.
Yeah, that's dope.
They are buying channels.
Buying.
They're not playing around. And you know what? LeBron James is coming out with that documentary that I saw, man.
Yeah,
So
he's
that's about to
doing
be- that's
A major.
he's not
I think that's why he moved to LA.
He's using his.
I think that's why he moved to LA.
Using
He
his
wanted to
platform
be
make a
Hollywood.
difference. He really is.
Yeah.
He really is. So it's like, this is. Go
Okay.
LL.
And then
Guys.
finally,
Yeah.
Kerry Washington
Yeah.
is producing a church comedy inspired by Sarah Jakes Roberts and Teray Roberts.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
It's like literally about
That's
them.
great. That's
Did
great.
y'all hear about that? So
About
yeah,
them?
yeah. Well,
Oh, wow.
it's inspired by them. So it's like a a pastor and his wife and and Kerry Washington is actually going to be producing and playing
Yeah.
Sarah Jakes Roberts.
Really?
Yes.
I could see her playing Sarah. Like, that's perfect.
I'm excited to see about their life.
Terry?
It's a Teray. It's a Hamilton
Okay.
actor
Okay. I was
from the
like,
play.
I could've done that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he could have. Shout out to Dwayne. Shout out to
Shout out to
Dwayne.
my boy, but yeah.
So that's all that's happening in the industry
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. We got an amazing show for you guys.
We're
I'm talking
excited.
about an amazing show. We're going to be talking about a bunch of different things and tasting.
Yes.
I can't wait
I'm
for our
excited about
tasting
that. I wanna
portion.
try that. Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't move. Don't go anywhere. We'll be
Right
right
back.
back. Nat, what show is this?
This
Show
is the
number
end- 93.
93. Oh my God.
7 more to go.
7 more to 100. Y'all gonna come back for my 100 show?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna come back?
Lined up outside, like, hey.
Ain't nobody said yes. Wait, that's the
Actually,
problem.
We're gonna have a party. We're gonna be remote and have a party.
Guys, we'll be right back. Don't move. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to Industry
Hey,
Scoop.
look
Nat,
at
what
here.
show is this?
Let's just Industry Scoop
93.
93.
It is 93.
93, 93.
I'm definitely all in.
We
back
have the amazing,
Yep.
super talented, multifaceted Willie Moore Jr.
So glad to be
we're
here.
so
glad
excited.
to
We're
be
very
with you.
excited.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Willie.
Yeah, no doubt.
Thank you for
So,
coming.
My pleasure.
So I saw you at a premiere.
Yes.
And I stalked you. I ran up to you. Willie, I need you on this podcast.
So honestly, like, your energy was so amazing. I was like, man, make sure that I get an opportunity to go hang out with her. Because her energy was so like,
that's
yo,
wonderful.
it's time, yo, I need you there. I had
so
such
like
and
her.
such,
That's
such
like
and
her.
such. I'm like, no, I don't care who you had. Like, I love you. Like, you're
Aw,
dope. So
that's so
Thank you.
nice.
See, this is the kind of support we need,
Yeah,
like
I'm here.
independent filmmakers and
yeah.
up and coming actors and artists
Yeah.
and creatives. We
Yeah.
just need some people to support us.
Yeah,
so
great
thank
energy
you.
though. Like, I
Appreciate
appreciate
that.
your grind.
I did hit you on social media though, and you didn't respond, so that's why I had to hit you.
I can't hang on there too long. I gotta watch my eyes. You know the girls, they like when they do that.
Oh Lord!
Like, I gotta say, I didn't go blind. So,
Okay,
it is
all
what it
right.
is.
That's
yeah.
I hear you. I hear
That's
you.
what's up.
So okay,
man.
so
I
Willie,
like that.
you
I like that.
are
Praise God. That's
syndicated radio host,
Yeah,
That's right.
America's Young Pastor,
yeah,
what's
author,
up.
yeah,
actor,
yeah. Did some acting.
right? A
Yep.
rapper.
Yeah, I can
What?
bars if we have to.
Okay,
minute, wait a
this ain't no
minute.
little play over here. You are doing it big out here,
Yeah.
and that's amazing.
Yeah, you know
Glory
what?
to
It's
God.
so amazing to see what the Lord has done just in the last 7 years. Like, I'm very transparent about our struggles and the things that we've been through, and so people are real receptive to our message.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I started off in hip hop and R&B as this guy named Pretty Willie, and as you can see,
Pretty
like,
Willie.
Yeah, like the pretty kind
He
of
was
left. I'm
Pretty
just trying to
Willie.
hold on to handsome. I'm trying to hold on to handsome.
Wait,
like, the
how you
kids
get
took all
pretty
the
though?
credit. So I pledged Kappa Alpha Psi.
Okay,
So
okay.
Pretty
Oh.
Boys, and so yeah, I had a song called Lay Your Body Down and Four Walls, and these songs were really doing some big stuff. Signed with Warner Brother Records, and man, I started going to church because honestly, we just started smoking too much weed, to be quite honest. Like, I was living in LA just smoking a lot, and I was like,
Right.
you know what we should do? I was like, what? We should go to church. It's like 3 o'clock, and it was
Wow.
like,
Are you kidding
they was
me?
like, church? I thought we finna go to the club. I was like, the club closed. He's like, it is 3. So we ended up going to church, and I
What?
got more than I bargained for.
So
Like,
wait,
God set you up.
Wait, you
My
grew up in
God,
Missouri?
right?
Yeah, St. Louis.
St. Louis. Like,
Yep.
where is St. Louis? I ain't never
It's right
even
in-
been
I
to
have been to
St.
It's in
Louis.
the middle of the map. It's in the middle of the map. If you've never been, make sure you go. It's like so fun.
Really?
Yeah,
Is
it's the
it?
best
I've
city in
never
the
been
So
to
world.
you
St.
wasn't like
Louis.
trying to run and get
Is
out
that
of
the
there?
McDonald's Archer thing? No, out there? Yeah, the big M.
I would prefer not McDonald's.
Oh, but
But
is
it
that-
is an arch.
It
It's
is
a
an arch.
gateway to the
Oh,
west.
just
Yeah, the gateway to the
Ah,
west.
I've heard
okay.
about
So
like St.
Nelly
Louis
said
before.
the
Yeah.
entertainer.
Nelly,
sing you a lot
yes,
of-
I
lot
remember
of
that.
those
I remember
shows.
that. Yeah, I remember
So
that.
you were trying to get out of there, or how'd you get to LA?
You know what? I signed with Universal Records during the time when Nelly was like really, really big.
Yeah,
Nelly
yeah.
had the #1 song in the world. I had the #1 song in the city. I had a song called Roll With Me. So I signed with Universal Records fresh out of college. I went to the University of Mississippi. Nelly sold 30 million records. I sold like 30. Like total. Like that was it, like 30. So they hurried up and got me off that record label. So they dropped me. Shout out to Avery Littman. You know I still love you. Like he's like the president of everything.
Mhm.
He's still a dear friend of mine. And man, I started my own record label.
Did you?
And, yeah,
On your
then we-
own.
Yep, and we sold out stadiums throughout the country. And I've always had that entrepreneurship thing going on.
Wow.
Yep, and
So how'd you get to Atlanta?
you know what? Just by faith. Like after giving my life like to the Lord, seemingly I lost everything. You know, I just wanted
You'll
to
do
know.
that.
I just wanted to know like what the other side of faith was. Everybody thought I was crazy. Like it was like, what Willie doing now? He on this Kurt Franklin, bro. I don't know what he on. You know what I mean? And, you know,
Kind of like when Mace switched over.
Yeah,
You're just
yeah, when he
confused.
switched
You don't
over, yeah,
know.
yeah, it's like, so what are you
yeah.
on? But like people now, they're just so receptive to the message. Cause,
For sure.
You know,
That's
like I'm not like
awesome.
over preachy. I'm exactly where I am, and I'm very transparent about where me and my wife and my family are.
That's
And we
awesome.
get an opportunity to inspire people every day.
That's great.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
you.
great.
So let's talk about, because here at the show we like to ask like specific questions.
And
Like,
I got specific answers.
so how did you get that big opportunity on the radio?
you know
Because
what?
I remember Coco Brother. You
Yeah,
remember
shout out to
Brother?
Coco.
Yeah,
Shout
after
out
he
to
left.
Coco.
Did you really?
Yeah, I served him.
After he left, I was
You
just like,
served
we
him?
need another
You had an
like.
Elisha moment?
You know what?
This
I don't
was
think it
Elisha.
was that, but maybe.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it,
He was
like,
trying that
Perhaps
mantle.
his
That
ain't
mantle
been-
I'll
got
pass that
passed
mantle
7
to
times
you.
greater, man.
Come
Wait.
on, let me feel that.
Yeah, they
Shout out,
said
Hey. No, I served him. You know, my favorite book, the Bible says the greatest among us will serve. And I remember when I
Yes.
initially came down, I was serving a guy by the name of Canton Jones, an amazing artist and preacher
Yes,
as
we
well.
know
I know
Canton.
Canton very well. That's one of my
Yes,
friends.
yeah.
I went to church with him for a while. Yeah.
So served him, picked up bags, and one day I was going into the radio station, and we had this little radio show that we were doing out of the closet, the White Stone and I, another colleague of mine, my mentor, and I was like the comic relief. By this time, my YouTube videos were touching millions of people, like 3.7 million people started to watch our YouTubes. And they was like, oh, you the dude off YouTube. So I was like, okay, I'll be the dude off YouTube.
Right.
And as I'm serving him, taking in the bags, Derek Harper, the program director there, he comes out and said, we just picked up your show. And I was like, okay, cool. So I go to the bathroom and I say, Dwight, hey, bro, did we just pick up Atlanta? Because we had a weekend show.
Okay.
And he was like, oh, yeah, because I was supposed to tell you. But I forgot. I was like, and he said, we got to do an interview. So I'm on there interviewing, improvising like I know what really just happened.
Right.
And I'm like, so when does the show start? And it's like, this Saturday.
Oh
This
my
Saturday, make
gosh.
sure you tune in. And so I do this weekend show. And I end up telling Derek when Coco Brother left, I said, you know, I would love to be a part of this syndication opportunity.
Wow.
They needed it.
Yeah. And
After Coco left, I'm like, we
Yeah.
need somebody hot and hip
And
and
love
young
that.
and
But God had it
fresh.
planned all along.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
No, but
He
Derek
did.
told me no. He was like, not yet.
Oh.
You ain't ready.
Okay.
You think you ready. And
You're
so
not
this
ready.
other guy, he ended up doing the show. And after he vacated, there was another guy in there. They let me come and do a audition. And I had my team on social
Did you
media.
switch your times? Because I feel like one time you was
Yeah.
like a little later, but now you're a
Yes.
little earlier.
Yeah, so I was like 7 to 11 or something.
Yeah.
And then they called me one day and was like, we got a big news for you. I was like, what's the big news? We're moving you to afternoons. And this wasn't really my grind. So I was like, did I do something wrong? And they were like, no, you didn't do nothing wrong. You get an opportunity to touch more people, inspire more people. Since your energy's so big, we think it'll be better here. And so that was good. Like, it was really, really good. I have an amazing team.
Okay.
Like, Big Man, the producer, Top 3, Crystal Lee. You know, many times people...
Crystal Lee with a K.
Yeah, with a K.
With a
It's like
K?
people want to make it all about them, but honestly, like I'm totally nothing without this team because I'm very spontaneous. I'm full of energy. I have an array of emotions, and they're able to deal with all of my faces.
That's
and I
great.
So let me ask you a question real quick. So do you think, because that kind of like fell in your lap,
Yeah.
do you think that's, can people just walk out the door and get an opportunity like that? Or what do you tell them? Do they need to work for it? Do they need to go to school for it? Like, how are they going to get an opportunity like that, like a dope opportunity.
Yeah, you know, consistency is the mother of skill. And
Hey.
repetition is the mother of skill. So, like, what I was working on the backside of the mountain. So many people feel like, oh, he just came out of nowhere.
Love that.
But I was working, like, I was doing YouTube every Wednesday, 9 p.m., and I still do them every
Who was
Wednesday.
editing your YouTube? Because those YouTubes were dope.
I would sit there for 12 hours
And edit?
and edit this thing
out of town.
because honestly I prayed for my editor because he was good and he was like smoking too much weed. I was like, I'm gonna pray that the Lord will deliver you, and so the Lord delivers him, but he can't edit no more. I was like, you got a crazy sense of humor. I'm like, Lord, you might have to get this boy a little bit of wisdom, because he totally can't do it. So I have to learn how to edit my
you're
own
kidding
freaking video.
me.
I promise you.
Oh my God.
So
That's
I'm like,
funny,
I'm
that's
like
funny.
praying. I'm like, Lord, you know, he smokes so much weed, but he's so creative. But I'm like, man, he might not can go to the next level. The way he's doing it, it's not
Right.
like fun. It's like wake up, wake and bake. And I'm like, Lord, he gets clean and he can't edit no more. So I have to learn how to edit
That's
my own
crazy.
video.
Ty Golly
That's
Jr. Hilarious.
Yeah, so you know we get those videos and we've been working.
Yeah.
And I was always working with youth. So when I did my audition, like all my followers, they were calling and they were making sure. Like the one thing about our team is that we have supporters who are extremely faithful.
Yeah.
So even when I post this, you're gonna see thousands of shares just
Go
because
on
you
and post
say-
it, Willie. Go on and
Repost,
post
because you
it.
say what you do.
But the thing about it is, that's interesting because with social media, we always kind of concerned, like, does it really translate to
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
I
You
think
know,
it
support.
does. I think
It
it does
does.
in some ways, yeah.
I mean, it depends on what you're giving. Like some people want to get on there for 2 minutes and like buy my shirt, buy my teaching, buy this. Like I give so much of myself.
Right.
I give you my family. I give you my teaching.
Yeah.
I give you my life, and I give you my love. I give you my
Wow.
energy. I
That's
answer your
wonderful.
questions. So
True.
if I say, hey man, why don't you come to an event? They're like, sold out.
That
Oh,
is
yeah.
what's up.
Speaking of family, you wrote a book
Yeah.
with your wife, Happily After All.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's dope.
Yeah. How to keep your relationship going when you're tired of trying.
Okay.
We
We've
say-
been married for 16 years.
Man, shout
Yeah.
out to y'all, and you all are still working together. And you know, he still has edges on the side. So that means you doing good. Because I'm bald under this cap. I'm just letting you know. Yeah.
Oh my
I had him line it up a
gosh.
little bit, make you think I got hair, but it's
So
like
silly.
it's like October month. Like, yeah, it's real. Bald head. So
Whatever.
you guys are doing good.
So what's your advice for the relationships, for the marriages, for people that's single?
Yeah, you know what? It's seasonal. Like there's different seasons. Right now we're in
There
a
is.
very, very weird season because my wife is pregnant. So I don't know.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. So I don't know what I'm gonna get every morning. So I'm waking up like, baby, good. And she's like, I can't believe you did this. I'm like, Lord, let's just go back to sleep. Praise the Lord. I'm gonna go back to sleep. And then the other morning she wakes up and she's just
And she's in a
happy.
good mood.
So, you know, I'm kind of in a very, very weird space. But the one thing I've learned is that, you know, through prayer, like the one thing that I can't do or say,
Yeah.
but I can pray for.
Yeah.
So I've been praying for. People have been blessed by the book, but I'm learning more and more as like I'm 39 years old now.
Okay.
And so now that I'm 39, like I realized that many times in families you have these amazing expectations of what you wanted for your childhood.
Yeah.
I think I was trying to fit everybody in this amazing picture that I've had for so many years because I'm adopted. Like I've never met my
Oh.
biological mother or father, and so I
Really?
always wanted to have this, you know, white picket fence, this beautiful home, these children who never have problems, and a wife who's just so obedient to the calling. You know? but that's not my reality.
That's not
and so,
reality.
you know, the more and more.
That's not anybody's
Yeah,
reality.
That's
That ain't
nobody.
real.
That's nobody's reality.
That's the
actually.
TV world.
Yeah, so that's how I grew up. I watched TV. Like I can be anybody. Like I'm a white dude, a black dude, Hispanic dude. Cause you know, just imagine growing up never meeting anybody in your biological family, no cousins, brothers,
Wow.
sisters.
Do you want to, though?
So I would just watch TV.
Yeah.
I could learn everything.
Do you want to?
I do, I guess. Now, you know, I did before. They found my mother January 6, 2009.
Oh.
And they gave her the opportunity to meet me, and she didn't want to meet me.
Oh.
And we didn't want to interrupt her life.
Oh.
And so I was like, okay, cool. And they've called me now. The laws in Missouri have changed. You can find the name and the brothers and all that. And I just said, you know what? When I get to a place, when I'm good, because it interrupts so many emotions in your life.
Yes.
And I said, you know what? I'll
Yes.
do it. I'll do it when the Lord kind of gives me peace on it. But in the meantime, we're helping kids get in homes every
That's
single week.
wonderful. Really.
Do you have a
Yeah, foster care and
foundation?
adoption. Will Flow Foundation.
I need to
Flow.
find out about that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Will Flow Foundation.
Yeah, it's
Super
named after
dope.
my
I love that.
forever family, Willie and Flora Moore, Will Flow.
Oh, I like that.
I love that. That's dope.
Yeah.
I need a daughter.
Yeah. Well, listen, I got enough kids for all the 3 boys. I got a girl on the way. Look, just come babysit.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
Oh my God.
here at Industry Scoop, it's all about entertainment
Yeah,
and
yeah.
actors and independent filmmakers. So
Okay.
you're an actor.
Yeah.
So I know you had a show on BET.
Yeah, that little show was really good for one season. That little money gone and the show canceled. Okay, so don't ask me for nothing. That little money gone. But no, we're working on some amazing projects. What I've learned now, what I'm following is that they're so supportive that all we got to do is continue to feed them stuff that really feels good in their heart and it's inspiring. So we got new shows that are coming 2019.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are like involved like producing.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
producing a lot of these shows. Some in front of the camera, some. Not in front of the camera. The first thing that's coming in 2019 is an adopt-umentary. We call it an adopt-umentary.
Love that.
Yeah, showing these amazing adoption stories.
that's
Myself,
great.
Kurt Franklin, Tiffany Haddish, et cetera,
Yeah.
and just showing foster children and people who are wanting to be adopted and those who have been adopted.
Yeah.
That listen, we're not like the trash. We're not the leftovers. We're supernatural kids, and we can be successful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Absolutely.
That's
Do you have an
powerful.
agent?
I don't have an agent. I think God is my agent
Okay.
because I keep falling into the right
talent agent.
places.
Plug.
Yeah, so see, I told you, like I just
She's
fall,
like,
I fall into these different
Yeah,
places.
right.
Like I don't know how the other night I'm sitting in a room and I'm like, man, who do we need to touch? That's
Yeah.
my producer, and he's like, well, you need to be on stage with Will Packer and the other guy. And so he leaves. I do this. Okay, God, let it be your will, and Lord, if that's where I'm supposed to be, find a way to get there. Like as soon as I lift my head, this lady said, Willie Moe. I said, hey, how you doing? I got to take you up there to Will Packer. I couldn't make this up. So me and him up
Are
there
you
chopping
kidding
it up
me?
for a minute. He's like, man, so glad you came, man. I was like,
Look
yo,
at God.
I got this adopt-umentary
Brother.
thing I'm working on. And it's just like the way
Yo,
the Lord is
That
like orchestrating.
is amazing.
Yeah, like literally, I tell people, man, like
That's
it's-
amazing.
You don't have to be so like spooky. Like you're not
Exactly.
Like God is not mad at you; He's mad about you. And so because He's mad about you,
I'ma
take
like
that.
He literally wants
I'ma
to put you in
repost
position
that.
to win.
But the
That's
thing about
not
it is
mad at
what's
you.
so
He's
interesting
mad
with
about
your
you.
story and everything that your life, it's like it just kind of like fell in your lap. You've been working, but it's just like God has just ordered your steps.
Yeah,
Boom,
yeah.
boom, boom. Even before you even knew God,
Exactly.
which is so crazy.
That's the scary part. The
Which
one
he
thing,
sets you up. Yeah.
Yeah, the one thing though, I will say this: when I was doing what I was doing, like I had just no peace. I had a lot of money. I will say this because we were selling out clubs, you're
Right,
making a whole lot of
right.
money. But I just had no peace. Every night it's another person in your face. You don't know what people are there for. Like I'm a nice guy. Like why do we have this many guns in the car? Like what, you know what I mean?
Oh man.
And I was really just
Wow.
fed up. I was like, Lord, if there's something else out here for me, like I'm tired of running on this hamster wheel.
Yeah.
I'm tired of trying to play tough. I'm really afraid. You know, why am I walking around with a gun? Because, you know, I'm scared. You might get me, you know. And I just surrendered it all. And it was tough. Like, I don't want people to think it was just one day, God, thank you. And then the next day we were like, voila. Like, it was a breaking period.
Yeah.
Like, that Range Rover got took. You know, that house, I was living in the basement in my mother-in-law's home 7 years ago. Like, there's no
Oh
joke. So-
wow! But you didn't give up. So what do you do
Not at
in
all.
terms of like in times of like despair or discouragement? You
Yeah.
know, what do you do? How do you lift yourself back up to keep going?
It's a system. So I wake up every morning 5:30. Like it don't matter if I go to bed at 5:01. So I'm up at 5:30. I'm gonna get on my knees. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna read a proverb. It's 31 days in a month. It's 31 proverbs. So I read one per day. And then I do 29 minutes with Joel Osteen. This is my Bible. I am who I say I do that, right? I get my kids up. I get them excited about the day. We do our declarations.
I know
Like,
that's
you know, we're
right.
going to have a good day. We brush our teeth. I take them to school. I hit the gym. I get back and do a little bit more studying. I take all of my calls. Like, my day is so, you know, systematic. Like, I'm in a system. So if I'm out of my judge, that's when I have a bad day. So depression don't get a chance to
Okay,
sit long.
that's what I'm saying. Like you don't even give yourself time.
Yeah, like I'm filling up when it's good.
Right.
So even when it's bad, like right now, I think I would probably be a little down. Cause I can't run, I can't go do, like I'm on baby watch. So every Friday and Saturday, I'm sitting at the house, and I'm usually out speaking or inspiring people. I'm like, so what do you guys do on the weekend? You know? But I'm not down on myself because my system is still in place. So I'm always challenging people to put together a system that you can do whether you're happy, sad, or indifferent.
That's right.
That's good. Put together a system. Should they write
Yeah.
it down?
My system was written down for years and years.
Okay.
Now it's just in me. My body just kind of wakes up.
Yeah,
It's just like,
you
yeah,
know.
it's time to rock. Let's do what we have to do.
Oh,
That's
okay.
great. That's great.
And then I take naps too. You know,
How?
10, 15 right before I go in the studio, I'll text Big Man, the producer, I'm here. And I'll take the 15. And then I get up, I walk in the studio.
People like, I'll sleep when I'm dead. I'll sleep when you're not about that life.
I'm not about that life. I'm trying to look 23 for the rest of my life.
Okay.
I know that's
I'm
right.
trying to
I
do
know
it.
that's
Yeah, I'm
right.
gonna sleep. Sleep is good.
Wow. Wow, this is
That's
amazing.
great. This is
so
some
many
really good
gems.
story. I keep hearing about seven. He said 7 years ago he was his mom's house, and look where he's 7 years later.
Yes.
That whole completion.
Yeah, whole
No,
completion.
7 for you. 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what's
yeah,
up.
yeah. It's coming out of me now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching it. Yeah, yeah.
Well, thank you
serious.
for coming.
Yeah.
No, it's my honor. Thank you so much
This is
for
a
I
having
blessing.
me.
appreciate it.
What a
This is good.
story.
This is gonna help some folks
What a
out
story.
here. What you got going on next?
This year we're having a baby girl in the next any day now, week or
Wow.
two. So Paisley Ray will be here. So I'm
Sweet.
Oh,
I
yeah,
that's
so,
your name.
yeah. So we have Peyton, Princeton, and Paisley, and Khalil. I'm in a blended family too. So we'll be heading up to see him in the championship game in Nashville tomorrow. So I'm watching my little 15-year-old go out there and do his thing. He's
Is he
cute.
taller than you?
Oh, man, he's the smallest little cutest little thing.
Oh.
But he's so like a lion, like he's so amazing. And just raising my family, like in terms of like industry stuff, the radio show is still gonna be amazing. We're growing every single week.
And it's syndicated, so every
Yeah.
how many
Yeah,
states?
I think we're 28
Cities.
stations,
Oh.
1.7 million people touching.
Wow.
But just inspiring people. I
For
don't really
sure.
look at numbers and all that
Okay.
stuff. Like,
Are you on the pulpit?
Yes, I do preach on Sundays. But the cool thing
Oh.
is I get the opportunity to do corporate work. So I get to go out and do foster care, adoption. So I'm not the dude that's there to like take an offering. Like I'm really there to offer something to you. And I think people feel that.
But there's nothing wrong with taking an
yeah.
offering, though. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, not at all. Like, I never had to really take one, though. God has been so good with our products, our books, and all that. Like, I'm from the hood, so I never wanted to go to church because I was like, dude just kind of want that 20, right? And so I told the Lord, I said, if you ever put me in this space, because I knew what I was going to do when I was 12. I just had a really long journey to get here. I said, when you put me in place, like if I ever have to ask for something, I pray that you will let them know that I'm doing so well with what you made me faithful over
Right.
that they'll say, man, I just want to be a part of it because I know
Right.
he ain't
Amen.
taking
That's
Yeah.
a good, that's
You
a
know
good
what I mean?
foundation.
So in a
Yeah.
good ground. So
Yeah,
it's
so it's
Wow.
good ground. Like
That's a
books,
blessing.
TV.
You got
know.
Young
I got
Fly
a
and
job.
Saved.
I got a job, so
So
it's pretty
silly.
cool.
Young
you know?
Fly and Saved, the
Yeah.
clothing line.
Yeah, Young Fly and Saved.
Did you bring me a
clothing line.
t-shirt?
You know what I didn't. However, watch this. It's coming to you though.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's coming to you.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's good, yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for
Yay.
our segment. This was amazing. Thank
This
you
was
for coming.
amazing.
My honor.
Thank you for sharing.
Yay,
You
this
gonna
is
stick
really,
around
really
because we're
good.
gonna taste. We're gonna taste
Oh,
some.
I'm gonna get some of that. Big man, can I stay for some cheesecake?
Don't say no.
Big man
We'll
on the
be right
camera.
back. We gotta go. We'll be
Wait,
right back because he
cheesecake.
gotta
Right,
go.
cheesecake.
He gotta be on the radio.
Hey,
I do.
hey,
What's
hey.
your station? Oh,
Hey, William
Yeah,
Moore
in
Jr.
Atlanta,
Okay,
102.5.
102.5. We'll be right back.
102.5. Yes.
Gotta eat more taste. Welcome back. Welcome back to Industry Scoop. Nat, what show is this?
Hey, 93.
93. And we have another amazing guest. I've been
Yes.
harassing and calling and texting and telling him to come every single week. Sean Brown of Cheesecake.
Yes,
Woo!
we're excited. Yes.
Sean, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So I've known you for like ever,
Ever.
right?
At least 10.
You moved from, tell us where you moved
Las
from.
Vegas.
Las Vegas. You never really meet people that are from Vegas. Like they go, but
I've
you're
never met anyone
from Vegas.
I'm from Inglewood, California.
Okay.
Stopped in Vegas.
Mhm.
And now
For how
I'm
many
here.
years in Vegas?
4.
4 years.
Yeah,
And
okay.
now you're in Atlanta.
Forever.
Now you're a peach.
Yes.
Yes.
Georgia Peach.
So you
Yay.
came you came to Atlanta and was like, oh, I'm starting my company and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's dope. That's what's up. And I mean, it's become this amazing staple in Atlanta.
Oh, that's
So proud of
awesome.
you.
Thank you. Thank
So tell
you.
us about all of this.
Well, this that we're doing here,
Yeah. Your
we're
company.
going to decorate.
Oh, wait. We didn't put this on. Guys.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Can you hear her though? Probably you can, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
he says
but
he can hear
still.
you.
Do you?
I don't think mine's on, but
Here,
it's all
Nat.
good.
Guys, you know how it is. It's
Hey,
independent. It's
It's
independent.
independent, honey. So we just make it do what it
So
do.
tell us about this, Sean.
So the business is called Cheesecaked. So we specialize in everything cheesecake.
Okay.
We have
That's my favorite.
over the top
Cheesecake is my favorite, right?
milkshakes. We have personal size cheesecakes, cheesecake bites, cheesecake sandwiches. I mean anything. We'll
Anything with
stuff
cheesecake.
This is
Yeah.
serious.
How did you
Like,
come up with this idea
this is
of like
serious.
all these
Honestly,
creative
this is
ways to do
amazing.
cheesecake?
Well, it was around the time. Okay, so starting the business was all therapeutic. You know, I died a couple times and lost a son, so baking was my therapy because I enjoy to make people smile. And then the cupcake thing was booming, and I said, well, I'm not going to be a follower, so I'll just do the same thing but with cheesecakes. And
Did you love cheesecake?
yeah,
or-
it was my
Okay.
favorite.
Oh,
And
okay.
I said, well, our only option is a 1,500 calorie slice from Cheesecake Factory. That's $10. So why don't we
Right.
go smaller? And you can have your own
Wow.
array of different flavors. And
Okay.
then the business has grown from there, and then we've brought on unicorn stuff and paninis
And I see you on the TV. I see you on Housewives, Atlanta Housewives. You on this show. You on that show.
She's
like,
not playing. Like, it's serious business.
yes, people want you to come on and do their events. And we just saw each other at Shamia's baby shower. Shout out to Shamia.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's amazing. That's dope.
Well, because Atlanta is very supportive, and I appreciate
It
that.
is.
And they stand behind my story too, and they understand
What a
I'm not
story.
coming from
What a story.
the riches of the
Seriously.
world. I've actually, had to build my life back up after what
Yeah,
happened.
yeah.
So they're very
Absolutely.
supportive, and I appreciate
Seriously.
that.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you coming. So we're
Yeah.
going to dig in. Tell us what we're doing today.
So you're going to create your own. We call it create a cake. And so
Okay.
you're going to
That
create
works.
your own cheesecakes. We've
Okay.
got
So
peanut
is
butter.
this cheesecake right here?
Yeah, they're small personal sizes. They all have
All right,
crust
so you're gonna-
inside.
Willie
You can
gonna help
hold
us
it like a
decorate?
cup,
Okay.
and then you can dig in.
Okay.
So I'll show you.
Do we need a fork or something? What do we
Not
need to do?
now. You're gonna
Oh, okay.
put
I've been
some
losing, though,
whipped
so I don't
cream
know,
on
but I'm
top.
gonna try. I
So
know,
I'll
I've been
show-
looking, I'm gonna have that cheesecake.
You're gonna hold it in the middle, and then you're gonna
Oh.
squeeze tight, and then go around and pull
Oh my
up.
God! Wait,
I love that. Okay,
so what's
Willie's
this
gonna
one?
come try. Willie's
Yeah,
coming
come on,
over to
Willie.
try.
Come on,
Same
Willie.
thing.
Come on,
It's the
Willie.
same
Yeah,
thing?
Yeah, Willie's come back in here.
Wait, Willie requested a specific one. What kind is
You
that?
got peanut butter.
He wants
Ah.
the Reese's. He
So
wants
how
the
do I do it?
Reese's.
Squeeze in the middle.
Squeeze in the middle.
Squeeze hard. This
Squeeze.
one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah,
Okay,
pull
cool.
up
Watch how
and
cold I
turn.
am with it. Oh. Yeah, I need to work with cheesecake.
Go
Wait,
all
why
the way
mine don't
around.
look pretty though?
All the way
Wait,
around?
mine gonna look pretty. Wait, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do mine. Wait, okay.
Wait, this I need a do-over. I need a
Squeeze
do-over.
down here.
That one.
Squeeze
I
down
was-
Well,
here.
let me
Top
let me push it down for you.
Okay.
You can
All
hold
right.
it up here.
Okay.
Wait, why mine didn't come out all layered
You have
out?
a different tip than that.
Oh.
Start in the middle.
Hold it here, push in the middle, and squeeze hard.
Squeeze
Oh.
Go around.
Okay.
And then pull up. Squeeze,
hers was
squeeze,
gonna be the
squeeze.
Ooh, Nat.
Hey,
Yay, this is fun. Wait,
I've never-
but listen.
You have toppings you can put
We
on.
only see this in like professional baking stuff.
I know.
Where do we
like,
get
I've
something
never-
like this?
Okay, I want to say that I've
they'll
never
sell-
used this before in all my years of ever cooking. I don't
No.
bake, so this is new for me.
They'll sell this. Well, these are commercial, but they have
Okay.
retail
That's
in
terrible.
Michael's
Little tiny
and
ones,
Hobby
okay.
Lobby. Yeah.
Okay, so what do we do
I'm
now?
I'm a
Got
this
some
girl,
Oreos,
and I'm
some
a this girl.
Reese's, some fall,
I'm not a Reese's person at all. So
some
I
sprinkles.
love Reese's.
You've got caramel fudge
Can I
and
put this here?
pecans.
Yeah.
Can I put this right here. Okay.
Okay, so what do we do now?
Whatever.
We're gonna-
We decorate.
Yeah, whatever
We're
toppings you
decorating.
want.
So
Watch how cold mine.
okay, so this is gonna be right. Wait. So this one, so it just goes like this. Okay, so I just go like this. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what I want. I want
Drizzle it on.
everything.
Put it all on.
I
So
feel
does
like
a person get
I'm.
the opportunity to do this at
You should do.
Cheesecake?
You should.
They
do,
can. We're starting baking classes too.
I was gonna say
to
that
teach
that'd be a great
people
moneymaker for you.
how to make their
Ooh.
own.
And your proceeds go to the MAD Foundation, right? You said.
Well, in honor of my son, we have a pumpkin pie cheesecake, and I donate
I
some of the
saw that.
proceeds
I
to
saw that.
Mothers
I
Against
know.
Drunk Driving.
So what's your son's
Yeah.
name?
Ja'Cory.
Yep.
Corey.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was a drunk driver.
Drunk
Yes.
driver, and he was 10
Oh,
years
that's
old.
head on.
Head on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So I was pronounced dead twice, and then he didn't make
Are
it.
you kidding me?
Jesus is Lord.
He was 10 weeks old.
My shata. My God.
Wow.
Girl. But here you are.
Here
Right.
I am.
Being a blessing to
Inspiring
everyone.
people.
I have 3 awesome children now.
praise God.
One at Howard University.
Hate you.
One is getting ready to go to UGA,
Oh.
and then another 9-year-old.
And you
a
have how
ninth
many
grade.
locations, Sean? Tell us where your shop is.
Well, we have our main location is in Buckhead in the Lindbergh area.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for other opportunities. And we're also going to be going global. No one else knows, but we're getting ready to open a couple stores out in Dubai and Saudi Arabia.
What?
Dubai.
Wait, I need to be something.
Let's try this though.
I need to be
how
something
do I-
on there.
Directions.
How do we?
How do we eat it?
Well, you can either hold it as a cup,
Uh-huh.
or if you want, you can
Guys,
take
this
it out
is
the cup.
How do
so
we be
fun.
fancy?
Take
What's
it out the cup.
fancy?
What's the
Just
fancy way?
Dig in with like it's a cup.
Like it's a
Yeah,
cup?
just
Like a
dig in.
cupcake.
Like it's
Yeah.
a cup. Okay.
And if you go all the way, you'll have crust at the bottom. It's all quiet now.
I know.
That's what happens when you know it's good.
Oh my. Oh my.
It sound like you.
So we have
You
about
did your
20
research.
flavors.
Okay.
Turtle, strawberry. We have some with alcohol in them.
Ooh.
You won't get tipsy.
Oh, really? We don't like alcohol, right?
Which is the I was like, which one's the alcohol one?
At home, we do.
At home you do?
We do at home.
Okay, now.
Yeah. Is it expedient for you?
We gotta just be at home.
We have
These
our
are good.
Right about
unicorn
that.
grilled cheese that's real popular.
Wait, what?
We have rainbow cheese. So we do a lot of birthday parties there.
And that's still a dessert?
No.
Oh.
'Cause we do some sandwiches. Yeah.
I just want
This is
to say to the
amazing.
camera, this is blessed. That's what I'm saying.
This is amazing.
This is blessed of the hallelujah.
This is amazing.
Thank you.
It was interesting in his story that I was listening to too, because when I moved here, I didn't have any family or anyone. I came by myself, and I
Right.
prayed that if I just am walking in your steps, that the doors will open.
Yes.
And the
They've been
more
open.
steps I took, the doors opened. And so I think that's why you see, like, wow, she's on all these things. I think because I'm walking in what he wanted me to.
Praise God.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. So give us a couple tips for like business owners or startup companies. Do you need a business plan? Do you get a loan? Do you
Well, I
did you save
didn't.
some money? Like what do you do?
I did. I used my tax return actually, and I
Okay.
just kept flipping it.
know
Let me
that's
tell
right.
you, I didn't have start off with a retail location. I was hustling cheesecakes in the gas stations. Like I had cheesecakes in Circle K's. I was doing wholesale accounts. The brick and mortars didn't come until much later, and I think it just takes a lot of, you said, being consistent. And you have to have a lot of ambition to keep going, because
Right.
it's going to be a lot of peaks and valleys.
Okay.
For sure.
So keep going, don't give up.
Don't give up.
And to get into these
Get a mentor.
Okay.
I would recommend someone that's in the
Mentorship.
game who can probably give you some advice, and don't be a know-it-all. You know, a
That's
lot
an
of
Atkins
people in
proof.
business, they think they know everything from the
I got
beginning,
trust,
and
yeah.
you're like, I'm trying to help you.
My mama told me that.
Napkins,
She said,
napkins,
you do well in
napkins.
Atlanta, but go down there and play as stupid and
Right
dumb
there.
as you can.
Yes,
there.
Wow.
Even if you have to relearn.
exactly.
That's
Because
right.
you can never be, you all can always
That's a
learn
good,
from someone.
You know, my mama, she.
I like that. That's
Mama's
great.
76, so she is not like this
This
overeducated
crush is
person.
amazing.
Like, go down there and play stupid.
Because you need
Because
to
you know too
learn.
much. If you know too much, they ain't gonna teach you.
That's
That's
true.
right.
I was like, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I was like, what you
You gotta
know?
do the
Yep.
vision in your heart.
Thank
They
you.
love that. They love somebody that's just willing. You're trainable.
Exactly.
You're trainable.
Exactly.
Right.
I've met chefs in hotels, and they say that they sometimes don't want to hire kids straight out of culinary school because they come out with this expectancy of, I have this degree now, and they said they'd rather have someone that's learning how, because they're more teachable. So I recommend
Who do
people.
you prefer?
Yeah, I take the ones not out of culinary school sometimes.
Really?
Because you have your own
Yeah.
thing. You want to teach them. So can they make this at home?
people
Like,
gotta stay
how do you
humble.
make the actual cheesecake?
Well, we make it in scratch. We go through over 120 pounds of cream cheese a week.
Oh.
So
I love me some cream cheese though. Woo!
I don't know if I'm pushing 125 though.
Right.
Not with these little gloves.
But they can come in the store and pick them up. We're on Uber Eats, we're on Grubhub. They can get them delivered. We do this size, a smaller size, and even full cakes. So we're going into the
I get it
holidays.
delivered. I can get
Yes.
this delivered. Okay.
Yeah.
Holiday time.
We have red velvet cheesecakes, big ones, carrot cake cheesecake.
Carrots, that's my favorite.
So this would be a perfect staple for your
Carrot
Thanksgiving.
Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin cheese.
So, are you going to do a book or something? Recipes?
Oh my gosh! I had started telling my story, but honestly, I pulled back because I was like, I don't have this happy ending. I don't really know where it's supposed to
Are
end.
you kidding me right now? You're on a journey. It's not. It hasn't ended.
So don't most books have to have an ending?
No.
What you think, Willie?
No, I wouldn't
And
think
then we just go
so.
to the next one.
So
Because
it's
there's
a
so
series?
many, there's so many
The
different
series,
series.
girl.
Like honestly, I just think, sometimes we have this huge of what we think it should be.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just do what we have and just see
what
let
happens.
the cards fall where they may and see who we bless,
Yeah.
even if it's just one.
Maybe
Even
Even
that's
if it's
right.
just
Yeah.
one.
If it's just one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cheesecake.
that's funny you brought that
Cheesecake
up.
part 1.
Yes. Cheesecake part one.
Cheesecake.
Guys, this is show
Graphic
93.
designers, go ahead and do
93.
her a cheesecake.
Industry School.
one.
This is an amazing
93.
show.
7
Willie
shows
Moore
left to
Jr.,
go.
Natalie
It's
Roseberg,
crazy.
Sean
Yeah,
Brown,
yeah.
Cheesecake. Oh my God. Thank you guys for watching.
We're excited
Wait,
to come
real
out.
quick, last part of the show, we always do a movie or TV show. That's about what we're talking about. Today, since we're all about Jesus, we got the Holy Ghost in the
We
building.
do.
That's that fame.
We do.
What's your favorite inspirational movie or your favorite movie that was like about The Gospel or something like that.
My favorite?
Yeah.
War Room.
War Room.
War Room. 'Cause everything
Oh.
else was a little too churchy for me. But War Room was like, yeah, there's some practical stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. War
That was like an independent film too, right?
It was, yeah. It was very practical.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got one?
That one?
No. I like
Trying to
Will Smith
think.
movies.
Which
The
one?
one when
Pursuit
With
of
the
Happiness.
sign.
Oh, Pursuit of Happiness.
Happiness.
Yeah, it's one of my
like, that was
favorites.
shit.
I
I
think-
I was crying. I was like, I gotta make it for my son. I was really into it. So
Yeah.
that one really
No, I love
I
that
think
one.
your movie's going to be a good movie.
Oh my.
Woo!
Because I'm prophetically seeing that now. You're going to have a movie.
Amen.
And it's going to be about your whole life. And I'm
Amen.
seeing that now. So I think your movie's going to be amazing.
And we all gonna watch it and I'm gonna produce it.
And hey, I'm coming on set. I'm coming on set. Hey, okay.
I'll do it!
Remember this day, y'all.
Maybe
90,
it's
show
just
93. This happened. This moment.
Yes.
I'm
Prophetic
producing
show.
with her. Okay. There we
And
go.
I feel that in my shot.
Ah, in my shot, no.
Inside. Okay.
I love
You
it.
have a movie,
And
show?
your book. Or her
Have a
movie.
movie?
I
No?
was thinking of, but I can't remember the guy's name. But it
Which one?
wasn't a Christian movie, but
It's
it was
okay.
like an
What inspired you?
entrepreneur. He was Leonardo DiCaprio,
Oh, which one?
Yeah.
the one where he took over the company
Oh, I know. Like,
and he wasn't gonna leave.
the-
Was
with
it
the-
Big
with the-
Wolf
Was
something?
it Big
Oh,
Wolf?
yeah.
yeah.
Wall Street.
Yeah.
Wolf on Wall Street. I'm about to say with the fat kid, with the
Yes.
fat guy.
Yes,
Wolf
yes,
on
yes,
Wall Street
yes.
was no joke.
Can't say that.
I
Yeah.
know. Sorry.
How about yours?
The Gospel. Remember the Gospel with
remember
Dwayne?
The Gospel. Yeah,
Yes,
I
the
remember
Gospel.
Okay, the Gospel. Yeah,
Any
yeah,
Will
yeah.
Packer movie, that's my movie. Yep, that's my movie.
That's right.
Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We'll be here next week. We're almost to 100 shows. OMG.
Party time and 7 more seasons.
Popping
More
bottles.
shows. Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys. Industry Scoop. See you next week.
Later. All right, bye.